everybody, happy 2021. I can't believe we're actually in January 2021 now. I'm so sorry if the lighting's not that great. To be honest, I was planning on filming this upstairs in my spare room with my ring light and all of that, but then Gary also decided he was going to play the Xbox, and he's just effing and blinding up there and it's so loud. So I've come down here in hopes of actually filming this video, and I may still end up going upstairs later on and refilming this, but I thought, why not just get cozy. Got all my cushions, Echo's over there on the sofa. I've got my coffee and it's about 2:30 and I'm going to have some lunch in a little while. But before I do, I wanted to reflect on 2020 and talk to you about some of my ambitions for 2021 and all of that good stuff. So I think obviously for all of us, we are still unsure of what 2021 is going to bring. COVID-19 is still very much out there. People are still very much suffering and we are still obviously all at risk. And it's so scary. Like, it's weird because it's almost normalised now. Like, I feel like we're all just so used to the fact that COVID-19 is around, where I think this time last year we were clueless. Like, we heard about it happening in China, but obviously we didn't think it ever happened to us, and we were planning holidays and all of that, whereas now, to be honest, I'm planning my food shop and that's about it. So it's just a bit weird. Like, it's just so weird. I actually have all my notebooks, so I have been taking the time to really plan what I want to do in 2021 from a business perspective, from a personal perspective, and some bits I just wanted to share with you today. And obviously just have a bit of a chin wag and yeah, and all that good stuff. I have already just filmed today, so you'll see kind of like this look in another video, and it was just this makeup look. You probably can't really see it because the lighting in my living room is just so bad, but I didn't want to lug my ring light down because it's so big and heavy. So yeah, I just didn't want to. So hopefully this is good enough for you, good enough for a bit of a chin wag. I have bought some notebooks. I've actually got my name on them because I just really wanted it. These are lovely. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw these yesterday. If you don't follow me, I'll link it here and here. Please go and check that out. You'll see more on my Instagram in kind of like teaser form or as kind of written word, and then I'll be filming stuff on my YouTube channel. That's kind of how it works. Can you hear him? He's so loud. So I've already started writing and planning some great things for this year. Obviously, what we all want to do is go on holiday, but I really don't know if that's going to happen for us this year. So I haven't planned anything travel-wise into my video content. Obviously, I would love to travel across the UK, but even now, at the moment, we're in lockdown. We're in tier 4. I think we're going into what's called tier 5. I don't know if that's even a thing. Someone told me that, so don't quote me. But I think, obviously, we're still very much in tier 4. We can't see anyone. It's just a bit of a, you know, really crappy situation. But I have to add some structure to this video rather than me just rambling, because that's what I like to do. Yeah, I have actually made some notes. I have another notepad. I have notepads for everything. I've got daily planner, monthly calendars. I've got my actual notepad which has my scribbles in of just like ideas or plans or how I'd like to structure certain things. Yeah, I don't know why, but I still love, I've got an iPad, have a laptop. I still like to just get a pen and paper out and just kind of write things down, and I know that's not very sustainable. I do apologise, but I just find it really therapeutic to just sit down with my notepad and just scribble things down, and it just gets things out of my head better than I do with just writing notes on my phone or writing on my iPad or typing things away on my laptop. I just wanted to obviously reflect on 2020. So 2020 for me has been probably the hardest year for many personal reasons, which I'm not going to go into because one, it will make me cry, and two, I just think it's not the time and the place. Like, I am personally dealt with some loss that I am still getting over, and I'm going to leave it there. That is kind of it. But we have personally dealt with a few really hard times this year. So yeah, I'm hoping well, in 2020, not this year, it's now 2021. So I'm really hoping that 2021 we have better luck, we have, you know, we see better moments, because I've been working from home, I think, for 9 months, be 10 months obviously this month in Jan. Yeah, it's just, I've not really seen anyone, we've not really been anywhere. The holidays we did have planned all got cancelled. 2020 has just been really shit. I think what's been really great about 2020 is that you've been able to take time to reflect. It's been really hard for us all. We've all been having to deal with a new type of normal, which none of us ever thought we'd ever have to go through. And then obviously we've all been at home, so no one's ever done anything, no one's been able to do anything, so we've just had to deal with that and suck it up, basically. But then obviously there's also been this killer virus, disease, or whatever the hell it is, this infection of some kind, that everyone's scared. Everyone's scared they're going to catch it. Everyone's scared of what's going to happen to them. Some people think they're invincible. Other people are very vulnerable. It's just been really, really difficult, and I think it's been harder to watch people go through motions, and how being stuck in the house for a long period of time has impacted how you are socially, your friendship groups, how you've kept them together, how you've lost them, like family, like all sorts. I think for me personally, I've built a better relationship with my parents. Like, I've always had a good relationship with them. I love my parents so much, but I speak on the phone to my parents probably 3 or 4 times a week, and I used to go weeks without calling my parents, which is awful, I know. And they wouldn't call me either. Like, we would have such a distant relationship, and it just being in lockdown has really built that up. Like, I've got such a wonderful relationship with them now, and I speak to them so much, and even if it's for like 10 minutes, it's something. Like, I feel like I've got that better connection, which is beautiful. You all know Ryan from my travel videos, my little brother, still so close to him. Miss him so much because I've not seen him since June, and I used to see him probably every 2 months, because they live in Birmingham, I live in Berkshire. It's obviously not a really long distance, but it's a long enough distance not to just pop over for a cup of tea and come home. Although I don't really like tea, so I don't know why I said tea, but there we go. You know, you catch my drift. So yeah, it's just been a really hard year, but also a great year in the sense of how I've built up my relationships with my family, which is wonderful. I found that with friendship groups, I mean, I have a lovely friendship group. I'm useless on my phone anyway, they all know this. I'm useless on WhatsApp. I actually need to WhatsApp them all today because Happy New Year, because I'm dreadful at that. But I think we all have this acceptance that we're not going to talk on the phone all the time. A lot of my friends have children. I think 90% of my friends have children, so obviously they're dealing with their little families and all of that. So they're busy, and it's lovely that when we do get together, it's like I saw them yesterday, and when we do talk on the phone, we get to catch up and I get to miss them, and I think that's what I love. To be honest, I really don't like talking to someone every single day, because you run out of things to say. So having that time where you don't talk and then you do talk, you've got more to share, especially when we're in lockdown, we're not doing anything. The conversations are all like, hi, how are you? Yeah, I'm great, thank you. How are you? Yeah, good, thank you. What have you been up to? Well, not that much. And it's kind of really, there's nothing to share. So yeah, I feel like my conversations with my friends has slowed down massively, but I appreciate when we do talk and we do get together, because I get to hear all about the amazing things that they're doing with their lives and things that they're enjoying, and I get to miss them, and I really love and miss my friends. So there's that. In terms of YouTube, I have thoroughly enjoyed taking the time to film content. I've not filmed so much in 2020. I filmed more vlogs in 2020 than I've ever done before, and I've thoroughly enjoyed that. So you will be getting a lot more vlogs out of me. I think every month, I will do a vlog and just maybe highlights of the month or something. I don't know, I haven't really quite sussed that out, but super excited to do more vlog videos. I'm hoping I get to do more travel videos. I've almost reached 6k subscribers, which is insane. I was really hoping to reach it by today, but obviously I think I'm like 45 away. Which is amazing, like that is incredible, and thank you so much because it means the world to me. I actually asked a load of questions on Instagram because I really find that when you're doing this type of thing, when you're, you know, being an influencer, I hate that weird word really, but you know what I mean, I feel like you're definitely, I don't know, you're talking more about yourself than you are getting to know other people, and I really don't like that. Like, I get bored of talking about myself. I want to talk and get to know other people and everybody that follows me and supports me and all that. So I asked a load of questions on my Instagram, which I thought I'd actually answer myself as well. So, has 2020 helped you to learn anything new about yourself? I think 2020 has made me realise that I can sometimes be really blind to some of the important things or things that are around me. I don't think I've appreciated so much than I have done in 2020. I think I just thought life was always going to be amazing, and not that it isn't, but it's a different type of interesting at the moment. It's made me realise that we can get through a lot of the hardship, I think, and I'm a lot stronger than I thought I was. One thing you are going to change in 2021. I'm just going to stop spending so much money. I think that's one of my biggest regrets, and also one thing I need to change about myself is that I spend like I've got endless amounts of money, and I don't. I'm just very frivolous with money, let's just say that. That's what I'm going to change in 2021. What does self-care look like for you? To be honest, I've done so many self-care videos, I think, in 2020. Self-care for me, I think, is all about, I mean, it's great. There's a few different varieties of what self-care is. One element is, of course, nourishing yourself, pampering yourself, hot baths, glass of Prosecco, you know, live your best life. But also self-care goes far deeper than that, and it's about building a life yourself that you're happy with. And so for me, it's about working towards that. Sorry, my nose has just started burning. So yeah, self-care for me is figuring out what makes me happy and then building a life that suits that. Best moment of 2020. Best moment of 2020 was probably when Gary and I went to the Cotswolds together. Did that in November for our wedding anniversary, and it was the first time we've taken Echo away anywhere, and it was just lovely. I think we had some family time together. We drank a lot of Prosecco, we just talked, we read, we just enjoyed each other's company. And it's weird because Gary and I, we don't have to say a lot to each other, we just are so comfortable in each other's presence. And I think sometimes, obviously, sometimes you get under each other's feet, sometimes you annoy each other and whatever else. We're married, we've been together a very long time, so it's just, yeah, it's just was lovely for us to get away, and I can't wait to do more of that this year, even if that's in the UK. Like, I want us to do more of that as a family. Ambitions for 2021. I'd like to hit 10k on my YouTube channel. I also want to save quite a lot of money this year, so that's my goal, and I just want to feel happy. I want this time next year me to be on this camera, probably not this one, hopefully I'll buy a new one, and just saying how wonderful my 2021 has been, if you know what I mean. I just, yeah. I'd also like to win the lottery, but I don't know if that's ever going to happen. Dream holiday destination. For me, dream holiday destination has got to be New York. Obviously there's many places I want to go, love to travel to, like Hawaii, Canada. There's just a lot of places. I want to go to Sicily, Sardinia. I was meant to go to New York last year, and I really, really hope I get to go this year, even if it's later this year. I just hope I get to finally go back to the Big Apple and live my best life for 3 or 4 or 5 days and just make memories. Biggest regret is not saving much in 2020. I saved a little bit and then spent a lot. So, 'cause I bought a new car, and it just, because I was so bored, I just bought crap that I didn't need. So my biggest regret is how much money I spent in 2020 and I didn't save enough. Biggest achievement, hitting 5k on YouTube in August and almost hitting 6k in December. I can't believe how much my channel has grown. I'm super proud of that. Super proud of actually getting through 2020, and I'm looking forward to seeing what's to come. What are you reading right now? I'm actually reading Silkworm by Robert Galbraith, which is also J.K. Rowling. It's a strike novel. I read Troubled Blood and then found out that there was actually 4 novels before that one, so I bought them for my Kindle. I've already read the first one, which was Cuckoo's Calling, and now I'm reading Silkworm. I'm almost finished Silkworm. I won't spoil it, but it's good. And that's it, I guess. I was going to add some beauty bits into this, but to be honest, I talk a lot of beauty and there's a lot of beauty videos that are coming your way. So I just wanted to sit down and have a good chat with you. I'm very excited to kind of film more content for you and just enjoy, I don't know, enjoy what 2021 is going to bring. Hopefully it's positive. I'm just so tired of the negative. I hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to hearing what your ambitions are and what you want to do with your year. Please leave them in the comment box below because I love hearing more about you. Happy New Year. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye.